last week we spoke about Instagram changing close friends to private selected followers, which is like having multiple lists. Now they're kind of working on something called maybe like a fan club. Now, this is kind of in direct competition with Patreon, OnlyFans, and even Twitter, because they're doing their own super follow, which is like a fan club where you can only get exclusive tweets if you pay the content creator on Twitter, right? So now Instagram is seen to be working on something called like a Instagram fan club, and if you post, I'm guessing only people who are in this fan club, I don't know if they get to pay or what, but exclusivity, right? You're in this Instagram fan club and you don't necessarily need to create another profile and have that on private and have people pay to access that, or just have it on private and just be kind of just determining who can follow and who cannot, right? Whether it's free or not. So maybe you might be able to do that on your normal profile. I really like that idea, right? Because a lot of connecting and communicating has gone private due to the rise of messaging apps, WhatsApp, Messenger, Telegram, and all the messaging apps that we have, right? Now, people are building communities with social media, and some of them are better private because creates a safe space, right? Posts that won't get shared and be talked about and have comments from people that aren't necessarily in your community. And people love exclusivity. That's why OnlyFans is big, Patreon is big. You can pay for some kind of exclusive access or exclusive extras and features, exclusive content from the people that you love creating content. And I think if you could do that right on your Instagram page and have a fan club and call it something else, right? You know, the content community or whatever, right? The social update gang or whatever you want to call it, the updaters, right? Or whatever, right? I think that will increase engagement because you will have people in that fan club that really want to hear from you and really like you, and it will also help grow and kind of hold your community. Like Instagram is losing a lot of their communities to other platforms, Discord, Patreon, OnlyFans. If Facebook groups, even though they're in the same family, but you can't really have a community on Instagram unless you have a private Instagram, but that is just kind of like a backdoor hack, right? So if Instagram doesn't want to lose their community building creators on the platform to other platforms, and therefore just using Instagram as a proxy, say, hey, go to this other platform, then they would need to kind of build in a community presence. And I think this is something that could really be really good for the platform. Facebook has groups, we know OnlyFans, Discord, and Patreon, and Twitter is also coming up with something called Community, which is basically Facebook groups on Twitter. Instead of losing your users and creators to something like Slack and other platforms, right? We need Instagram groups or Instagram fan clubs. Like, I think it's time for that, because people have thousands of followers and they want to put some of them in a specific space and community, that these are the community posts. And I probably think it will be like another tab on your profile, and it might be like join the fan club. You know, it might be free, you can do it for free, or you can do it for paid 99p a month, and it might be join Brian's fan club, and he's got exclusive posts that only you can see on the stories, you can see in the feed, and it'll have a special tag. And I think that'll be really good. It'll be like Instagram groups, and I think they should release that as soon as possible. Let me know what you think about Instagram fan clubs down in the comments.